Hello guys, here we are live again on the FU Money podcast. Today, Thursday, and Bitcoin has been going up and my pen just doesn't stop flipping around. Sorry that. So I see a lot of people already on the chat here. A lot of people, just a few people. I don't understand what you're doing, man. Don't tell me you are working right now. You guys should have been gone 100% full-time crypto already. 100% full-time Bitcoin, I should say, not crypto. So let's see who is here today. I have to apologize before that because yesterday I was supposed to have a video, but I didn't. I had some stuff to do and I couldn't record a video or live stream yesterday. I had some legal stuff to take care of. And it was all the afternoon doing that stuff, so I wasn't able to record the video. I'm sorry for that. So here am I today with the short update, the intra-week update of Bitcoin. So let's just, for a few seconds, see who is here already. 3 messages. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. And gently touch the like button as usual so that more people will see this on YouTube, because the YouTube algorithm likes. That's good. Likes. So let's see. Marco is here today. Glad to see you again, man. And of course, Tiago is here too. And Magis from Texas. I love the cowboy hat, man. Okay, so just before that, I'm going to give some information. And of course, you guys know already, this is the homepage of this podcast. I changed the name because this was previously it was my name, Hugo Ramos, here on the top of the page, and now the channel name I decided to make it what it should really be, which is the FU Money podcast. But there are also a few other news. Okay, so I am starting something. And of course, if you scroll down to the bottom of the homepage of this podcast channel, you will see something new. So check it out. I'm not going to tell you what this is, of course, but there is something new around here that you guys should check it out. So thank you very much to if you guys go there and of course check it. And there is some content that I will start to produce more. I hope I can do it if I don't have a heart attack for doing so much stuff at the same time. But anyway, this is something new. So check it out, the homepage of the podcast. Just scroll down to the bottom of the page and you will see something new. Also, something else I wanted to share with you guys, and here on Twitter, of course, the second giveaway week is already going on. So the first video of the week, if I'm not mistaken, last Monday, was already in this giveaway, the second giveaway that will be given to a lucky person next Saturday during the weekly live stream, the biggest one. And of course, the number for those, some numbers that we need, was already published in that video. So if you didn't already, check it out, watch the video, note down the number that you see appearing on screen at some point in time, which I will not reveal, of course. And also don't forget to like and comment that video, because we need the comments for the YouTube algorithm and to show it to more people on the suggestions page. So this is the giveaway. You guys know already, the first one started on the 25th of September, and the second one, the second giveaway, will be on next Saturday around 4 p.m. Portuguese time. You know this already. Check the rules. The rules are also on the comments below on the videos. There's a link for a document on Google Docs, and you can read about it, all the rules you have to fulfill for the giveaway, which is $100 in Bitcoin. We don't give away fiat money or shitcoins. In this channel, we only give away sound money, which is Bitcoin. So guys, don't forget to check it. Also, you have to follow me on Twitter, of course. I will just put the message here on screen. Here it is. The first link, of course, is my Twitter account. You should follow the Twitter account because we have to comment the tweet of the stream to receive the giveaway. So you guys know this already. If you watched last Saturday, the live stream, you guys have to put your predictions for the Bitcoin price by the end of the stream on the tweet that I tweet every time I'm going to start a live stream. Don't forget that. The second link also in this message is the Telegram group that you should follow. We have already more than 500 people on that group discussing Bitcoin every day, 24 hours a day. It's always open, and I'm there if I'm not sleeping, recording, or live streaming. So you know that also already if you follow this podcast. Okay, guys, so that's it. Now that I have announced everything, I will probably do it again by the end of the stream, but I am now going to the charts. So let's see what's going on here. And we will start with the weekly chart. I don't like this formation already. We had a green candle on the week, but now we are struggling to maintain this position around 43,000 after this big rise we had just yesterday. So yesterday the daily candle pumped up, and that was a very good sign, but now we have a red candle. However, it's not so bad as it looks because it's a doji. And as you guys know, and it happened before already, the doji candles usually indicate the reverse of the price action, but we are still going down, which I don't like. We just had another slight movement to the downside here. However, we are still above the 20 period SMA. Let me just zoom in a bit so you guys can see it better. We are still above the green line, the 20 period SMA here, and also the 50, which is the yellow one. And for now, they are still not, except for the last points here, the 2 points here, which are really coming close together. I still believe that when we move on and start the new week, and this bar here, this bar stops being part of the 20 period SMA, this will make a move to the upside. So we will not probably cross the 20 period SMA below the 50, which also is a very bullish sign. I like it. So let's hope that we can at least close this week as a doji on the green side, and for that we don't need very much. It could be around 43,500 or 44,000. I don't even need this to be an engulfing candle, which would be almost impossible right now, just a few days away from the weekly close. But it would have to be something around 47,000 plus. So I'm not expecting that this week, but I would like to see this candle close as a doji, but on the green color, of a green color. So for now, we have only the red doji, but I hope that still during this week, before the close, just 3 days and 9 hours from now, we can have at least a green doji here. So the RSI on the weekly chart, oh, by the way, this is the 1 to 4 candle correction, so we are now on the 4, on the red 4 of the 1 to 9 count. So I'm still expecting this to be a 1 to 4 candle correction and reversal to the upside starting next week. So that will be a very good indication if we can close this doji to this week on the green, that the next candle would start to rise and go up, having a reversal of the price action around here, this to the end of this week, and starting next week we could have a rise in price. So I'm expecting that. I'm expecting still, as this is still a bull market, I'm still expecting that the 20 period SMA will not be crossed to the downside and have a weekly close below it. That would be a disaster, and as I said before in other videos in this channel, I would not like to see that. Okay, so the weekly chart and the RSI is neutral, just going sideways. However, we are still above the trend line that I have here on the RSI, which has been supporting the price for a long time. Now, the MACD is turning now bearish on the weekly chart. You guys can see it here. The blue line is now crossing below the orange line. I don't like it. Of course, we would need a very big rise in price to stop that, or at least make it go parallel here and to increase the bars. But the truth is that the MACD on the weekly chart is now turning bearish. I don't like it. And also my new indicator here, which I still will not discuss because I'm still using it just to check how this works, also is around the 0 level, which is the turning of the bearish flippening. So right now the weekly chart looks good in some ways, looks bad in other ways. Just to sum it up, we are still above the 20. This is good. we have a doji candle by the end of the week, and if this turns green, even better. That's also good. But the bad things are the MACD are turning, the MACD is turning bearish, and also this indicator here is also turning bearish. And I don't like the fact that the prediction of the dots on the moving averages is getting very, very close. I would like to see the 20 period going parallel with the 50 and not crossing to the downside, because that will not be a very, very bullish sign. It will be bad. So that's it for the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily. And the daily, this is the pump we had yesterday, which was very, very good. I was expecting the day before to become an engulfing candle. We did not do that. We would have to close the candle above 42,200. That did not happen. There was a big fight between bulls and bears here, and we actually crossed to the downside again of the trend line on the daily chart. The volume looks to go sideways, but it's very, very low still. And finally, today, the daily candle has been pumping. So since last night's close, we have been going up. We already almost touched this trend channel upper side here. The white line of the trend channel was almost touched. And of course, I will become very, very bullish if we get out of this trend channel going down and we cross that line to the upper side. But then we have to face a lot of resistance from the trend channel and the moving averages, all of them coming together here just above the trend channel. So we are right now in a red 5 of 9. I would actually like to see an MRI bottom on the daily chart and see the price continue to go up to break this trend channel. Probably we will not see it today unless there's a big pump or a big whale just putting some billions into Bitcoin. But if this continues like that, if we just go sideways, sooner or later, I'm expecting this to be crossed to the upper side. And to validate that we found a bottom around the 100 period SMA on the daily chart, which is the red line you guys see here. We have been testing this line already a lot of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually 7 times. In 7 different days we have tested the 100 period SMA, and finally this is now pumping up again as we did here, and then we retested it. But I'm expecting this as really to be a really strong support right now. I believe that we probably found a local bottom here, and the bulls are in control of the situation, not allowing Bitcoin's price to go below these levels, which is around so the 100 period right now is around 41,350. So let's hope that the daily chart shows us some bullish momentum. Actually, the RSI is pointing up, and we are now going again to retry surpassing this trend line to the upper side, which will be a very good sign, and then find support on the trend line to validate this move. Okay, also the MACD on the daily chart is becoming bullish. The blue line is now diminishing the gap to the orange line, and sooner or later, probably in a few days, even before, this would be great, before the close of the week, probably to have the blue line above the orange would be great, a great sign of bullishness. And also the bars are getting again light red and increasing the gap towards the zero line, which is here. So in the daily chart, we continue to have very bullish signs, although the weekly chart shows me that there is still some bearishness to probably happen, but I'm not expecting this to cross the support of the 41,000, as we will see just in a few minutes. So there is one thing I don't like. So this is the pro indicators framework. Everything looks nice here. We have bottomed around the bottom of the trend channel, which is the green zigzag you guys see here going up, and we have tested this 50% context medium line several times, which is actually coincident with the 100 period SMA on the daily chart, but this is just a line that indicates 50% of the context channel, which is defined by those gray boxes on the bottom and on top of the price action. But right now we have been testing it, and the trend channel is catching up. So that is very, very nice. We have the trend channel also joining the support line and helping the price action to go to the upside. But regarding the Pro Indicators framework, there is also one thing I don't really like, which is the daily chart is showing the momentum going down. And you guys know what this means. We are into a squeeze very, very soon. We will be squeezed here. You see the green dots here and the red dots. These are the bulls and the bears fighting, and the momentum going down, which will indicate that the price action might still have another leg to the downside. Retest support again before actually going out of this downwards wedge here. This wedge that is pointing down, which is a bullish sign in any case, but we still have to get out of it. So the momentum is still going down. The bulls and the bears have a lot of fighting here at the same time around these levels, and this might get us into a price action squeeze. So let's see what happens. This might indicate that a very volatile move will happen soon, probably to the upside if the support holds the line around 41,000. Now, going to the dollar, and the dollar is, of course, getting nuts. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that the dollar actually crossed the resistance line to the upside and stopped going up when it reached the MRI resistance line, which is this line full of red dots here, which is around 94.32 on the Dixie. And we still have also a buy signal, a green star on top of the dollar. So I would like to know the secret of those guys that print money like crazy but still get the dollar to go up. Probably they are just making everyone else have bigger inflation around the world, because the Dixie is an index of the dollar against all other fiat currencies. So the only way that the dollar continues to go up is if all the other fiat currencies actually go down and have bigger inflation than the dollar. So in any case, the RSI indicates that we are getting close to the borderline here of the overbought territory. So we might see the dollar come back down again if the RSI gets overextended to the upside here. Also, the MACD is already at the top and the green bars keep increasing, but this will reach a point where the bull momentum will be overextended, and I'm expecting the dollar to correct again. Probably the MRI line will help us doing that and make resistance to this rising of the dollar. Now, gold. Gold is actually fighting again to get back to the upper side of the 100 period SMA on the weekly chart, which is actually looking good. So the only thing that is going down is actually the S&P. As I said before, you guys remember from previous videos, I said this will not continue for a long time. And I started to say that actually around midway here in between this MRI top and this MRI top, I started to say that we are actually getting out of this rising wedge, and I'm expecting a correction on the S&P soon. And here it is, guys, we are correcting. And at the moment, let me just check how much is this. At the moment, we are correcting around, again, 5.5%, but I'm expecting the S&P to go below that. And who knows, even find support here at the 50 period SMA on the weekly chart, which would be, let's see how much that would be. That would be around 11.2 or 0.5%. So the first time I started to discuss the S&P, I said I'm expecting a correction that could go like 10, 12, probably 15 if this doesn't hold, but a maximum of 20%. That's what I said. Actually, I was not waiting or expecting the S&P to correct 20%, but for me, the minimum would be 10 to 12, and we are already around 5.5 going to 6. And if we go to the 50 period SMA here on the S&P, this will be around 11 or 12%. So very, very close to the numbers that I've been discussing with you guys. In any case, I'm not expecting the S&P to recover really, really soon. Probably we will have a bigger correction than the price levels we have right now, but I will keep you posted on that too. So just taking a look at the final chart. As you guys know, the final chart is always the bigger outlook for Bitcoin and the famous trend line that comes from the COVID crash, and which has been touched only twice since the COVID crash. We touched it here in October, the start of the exponential bull market, and here in July when we consolidated after the 56% crash of Bitcoin. And right now we are being held exactly around the top of this green support box, which goes from 38, if I'm not mistaken, 38 exactly, to 43,000. So it's a big box, but it's actually a very big support, also very strong. It has started here with the resistance of the first bull leg, and then here when it was broken in an explosive way, then it was support here, broken, resistance 3 times, again resistance 4 times, support, and then continuation to the upside. So this is a very important level. 38,000 to 43,000 is a very important level of support, which Bitcoin cannot break to the downside, or this will be a disaster. So right now we are holding the lines and the trend line and the support, everything at the same time. Let's see how that goes. And this was the update I had for you guys. So let me check. I had something else I wanted to tell you, but I forgot right now. So let's see if there are any questions. Hey, is Fibo20 here? Hey, Fibo20, let me just put you on screen there. I didn't know that you were here. Let me go to the chat. That's a very welcoming visit from Fibo20. I really enjoyed the way he analyzes charts. He, of course, uses a lot of Fibo retracements, and I really like what he does there. So he's just jumping in to say hello. Hope all are doing well. Thank you for the visit, Fibo20. I always watch your videos on TradingView, and of course, the invitation to come to this podcast is still on. As soon as you want to do it, we will gladly have you here live and probably do some analysis together. I really like the way you analyze charts. I said this already. And if people here don't know you, they will start also to know your strategies that rely mostly on Fibo retracements and levels. That's very interesting way to analyze the charts, and I really enjoy doing that, seeing that on your videos. So thank you for the visit. I don't know if you're still here, probably not, because he said he had to go, but it stays here. The thanks for the visit on the video, and you guys can see it. So let's see if we have any questions. I guess not. I guess no questions today. People are not really in the mood to ask me any questions, which will make the video shorter, as I really enjoy that. So let me just do something that everyone is waiting for. So I also forgot, and for that I will make it a bit longer. I forgot to remove. So you guys know what this is, of course, the ones that are following the giveaway rules and all that and have participated already in the previous Saturday. So we had a very good visit today. I really enjoyed having Fibo20 here. I guess it's the second time he was here, really a long time ago when I started the channel and the podcast, and now he decided to visit again. Probably because I invited him earlier to come on the pod and just join us on a live stream. Okay, so I don't see any questions. I see Marco just mentioning my name, but probably a mistake there. You were trying to get the highlight of YouTube, but in any case, this was just a short update, guys. I already told everything I believe. I believe that we had a bottom, so let me just go back to the main screen. I believe we had a bottom around the 100 period SMA on the daily chart, and we are still above the 20 period SMA on the weekly chart, the green line there. So I really believe that this is still a bull market, and we had a correction, a 1-to-4 candle correction on the weekly chart, and probably this doji will close as a doji by the end of the week in 3 days. And 9 hours or 8 right now, and probably if this becomes even greener than the red candle that we have now, it will be great, a very bullish sign to the end of the week. and probably a price action reversal to the upside as everyone is expecting. Let's see. It seems oh man, Magis, you are asking me a question which I don't know how to answer because I'm not really aware of that. I don't know Paxos, but probably I could investigate a bit if you give me some other informations, but I'm not really aware of that, so sorry my friend, I cannot answer that question. But in any case, so as this is just a short update, I will we'll wrap up this podcast for today. Probably tomorrow we'll have another one, as Friday is the usual day for the podcast. And Saturday, don't forget, Saturday around 4 p.m. Portuguese time, we will have the weekly live stream with the giveaway being delivered to the winner. So guess that's it. And let's wrap up, guys. Let me just again change this to the usual message and show it again. Guys, please, if you enjoy this content, follow me on Twitter too, join the Telegram group. Those two links are here. The top one is the Twitter account, the second one is the Telegram group, where we have more than 500 people already discussing Bitcoin and markets in general every day. I will be there if I'm not, of course, sleeping, live streaming, or recording some videos. I will be there and you can ask me questions also. So Magis, if you want to inform me about those Paxos stuff, you can also ask me on Telegram. Just join the group and join us there. You'll be very welcome. Okay, guys, so let me just stop the message here and I will say the usual stuff. But before that, let me just prepare that. If you enjoyed this content today, gently touch the like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check the homepage of this channel because there are some good news down there. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there are 2 new things that you should check out. So I will appreciate if you do it, and if you enjoy them, of course, subscribe to them too. Okay, guys? So that's it for today, for today's stream, and I will probably be back tomorrow if nothing really extraordinary happens and I'm unable to do it. Until then, I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.